let's take a look at our course layout here and see how this course works. So first of all, we just have some information here about the course itself, and of course here is the syllabus up here in block 1, the course vitals block. So we've already looked at the syllabus. You probably already looked at the walkthrough video on that. Next we have course resources, how to use Canvas, books 24/7, which is something I highly recommend. In order to get there, you'll go to the Clark College library. You'll log in with your account. I'm logged in now already, and then you can go up here to articles and databases. Now if you are at this page, you'll go to research, articles and databases. Once you're on articles and databases, you'll go down and click books 24/7, also called the IT Pro collection, and here you can just search for all sorts of books. Let's just look for networking. And oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of books here on networking. Here's the For Dummies books, Windows Networking Troubleshooting, the Networking Bible. Lots and lots of books, free to read, and you know, these books tend to be very, very expensive, sometimes $100 and up, and so I highly recommend that you look around that. Unfortunately, our database, our book is not in that database, but I wish it was. That would help a lot. FAQs, study resources, Clark resources. Now this one is one to take note of, the Iris Avoid Plagiarism tutorial, because I am going to require you, as I always do in my courses, if you've had me before you know this, that you take a little quiz down here on that. So you need to go through this tutorial first before you take that quiz if you haven't taken it before. Next we have the Exam 98 366 Skills Measured. This is the Microsoft document about the MTA test that you'll be taking at the end of this course as your final. And so this is just a handy guide to go through and see if you understand everything that it talks about in there. By the way, we're going to follow this general sequence in going through this class. So it's kind of a handy thing to look at. Next I have a subnetting video set. This is a set of 31 videos that I created some time ago on IP version 4 subnetting. There are 31 of them, so it's a big set. You're not required to use them. However, again, I recommend them, especially if you're going to go into networking, if you're going to take the CTEC131 class or any of the CCNA classes. I highly recommend this set. I don't have one yet on IP version 6. I wish I did, but I just haven't yet. Here are the videos. Here's the syllabus video. The video you're watching right now will be put next here. It's not in here yet. And then that Avoid Plagiarism quiz and the Setup Canvas profile. All of these tasks must be done before you can access weeks 2 through, well, I need to change this, but before you can access weeks 2 through 10, or I should say 11, since finals week is also included, of this course. So you will not have access to them until you've ticked off all of these items here. After that, you're looking at the actual weeks. Now, here's how this is going to work. Notice that I have notes and I have tasks. Notes are just something for reading and watching. Within the notes here, you're going to see sort of an outline of our material. Now, this is not the actual outline that you'll see right away because this is from previous versions of the class. So I will be upgrading that. In the outlines, you'll also see videos throughout the outlines. Do watch those videos. They're short. They typically are 2 to 5 minutes long, and I'll make videos on each individual topic. Since we are not in the classroom and we have no lectures, those videos will take the place of lectures. So I do recommend that you watch all of those videos because I rely on those highly for quiz material. Next is the article, and this will be in the form of a discussion forum, and each week you'll have one article, and the description here will introduce what you need to do in that article. Basically, you'll need to choose an article that is about one of the topics that is in the notes from that week, and then give me what where the article came from and a short synopsis, just maybe 5 or 6 sentences, or somewhere thereabouts, maybe a little bit more than that. That article is about, what you learned from it. Do you agree with it, disagree with it, that kind of thing. There'll also be an assignment each week. It might be in the form of a worksheet. It might be in the form of a video to watch and comment on. It could be in the form of a practice test. It can be all sorts of things. So watch for those. They will be changing as the course goes on. Each week there will also be a quiz. So you'll need to take that quiz before the end of the week. And of course, the notes and the textbook are the primary source for the information for the quiz. So the notes, the videos that are in the notes, and then the textbook itself are all fair game for the quiz. That's how each week will look. Now, again, note I have not filled out the entire course yet. This is the previous version of the course. Because I'm using a new textbook, I'm changing a lot of things. So this will be written and filled out as we go. So watch for this each week. It'll open up Monday morning at 12:01. In other words, midnight Sunday night, basically. Unless I get behind, and then sometimes I have to put it off for a couple of hours. But typically that's how it'll look. All right, enjoy the course. Stay in touch with me. Ask me questions. Don't be afraid to ask me questions. Ask each other questions. I will also put in here, by the way, a general forum, a general discussion forum that you can use to talk to each other. It will not be one that's monitored by me. It will not be the place to ask me questions, but I will put it in here so that you can talk among each other as well and ask each other questions.